Hello, Seagulls. It's Thursday, March 25th. It's springtime in Salisbury, and the weather is beautiful. Thank you for joining us today. SU's weekly COVID-19 positivity rate remains well below 1% as we continue to conduct roughly 1,000 tests every day. I'm heartened that our numbers continue to be so low, even as positivity rates in the state and the county remain around 4%. However, we still have a small percentage of students on campus who have not yet signed up for testing. Students who fall into this category should email covidtesting@salisbury.edu immediately with a time that they can be available on Saturday or Sunday, which are the only days currently open for new testing. That time will become their weekly scheduled testing time. This week, campus community members not in compliance with required testing saw their Gold Card access removed, meaning not only are they not cleared for class and unable to use their cards to enter campus buildings, but they also may not use their Gold Cards for purchases at the Commons, satellite dining areas, off-campus merchants, or anywhere else. These students and employees may begin the process of reactivating their Gold Cards by emailing covidtesting@salisbury.edu to schedule a test this weekend if they've not done so already. Cards will be turned back on once a negative test result from an SU-administered COVID-19 test is received. For students who are on campus less than once a month, but still need occasional access for exams or other activities, please email covidtesting@salisbury.edu at least 3 days in advance of the day you need to be on campus to schedule a test. As always, all testing is scheduled in the Great Hall of Holloway Hall. Last week, Governor Hogan announced an accelerated vaccine rollout for Maryland. 2 days ago, Maryland moved into Phase 2A of its vaccination plan, making the vaccine available to all state residents age 60 and older. Next Tuesday, those age 16 and older with underlying conditions that increase the risk for severe COVID-19 symptoms will be eligible, followed by additional availability for other populations in April. Under the current schedule, Maryland would move into Phase 3, opening vaccine appointments for all state residents age 16 and older by Tuesday, April 27th. Once eligible, I strongly encourage every member of the SU community to schedule their vaccine appointments. Currently, the Maryland Department of Health is conducting a mass vaccination site at the Wicomico Youth and Civic Center, and the Wicomico County Health Department is hosting a similar vaccination site at the former Tuesday Morning store at the center at Salisbury. Once your appointment is confirmed, please double-check your assigned location to make sure you arrive at the correct site. It's a little bit confusing, so please double-check. Please also note that at this time, those who receive the vaccine will still need to continue their weekly COVID-19 testing at SU to maintain access to campus buildings, classrooms, and offices. Now, I know there's a lot of information and some misinformation out there about vaccines. At this point, more than 33 million Americans have received one of the available COVID-19 vaccines, all with few to no side effects outside the short-term fever or aches associated with most vaccines, which typically go away in about a day. These vaccines are safe and necessary to return to our pre-pandemic way of life. As for which vaccine you should choose, I've heard that the most appropriate answer from multiple sources in recent weeks is, it's the one you can get first. All have been proven effective in reducing the severest COVID-19 symptoms and the potential need for hospitalization. Okay, at this time, I will take any questions you may have. As always, please send them via email to stayinformed@salisbury.edu. Eli Modlin, what are people asking about today?
Thanks, Dr. White. The first question is regarding vaccines. Will students be eligible or able to receive the vaccine on campus?
At this point, the short answer to your question is no. SU has offered to become a vaccine point of distribution, and if we were to serve as a point of distribution, then of course all students would be eligible. But we have 2 mass vaccination sites now in Wacomico County, one at the Civic Center and one at the Center for Salisbury. And the county does not feel that it's necessary for SU to be a point of distribution. So the short answer to your question is no.
Dr. White, the next question is specific to out-of-state students. Will out-of-state students be eligible to receive the vaccine at SU if SU becomes a point of distribution?
Again, if SU becomes a point of distribution, then yes, we anticipate that out-of-state students would be eligible to get their vaccines here. However, that possibility has not been open to us yet, and so we encourage you to seek other avenues to get your vaccine.
Thank you, Dr. White. That does it for the questions today.
Well, I'm sure there are lots of questions out there, and if you have questions, please do send them at any time to stayinformed@salisbury.edu. That wraps up this week's briefing. Our next briefing will be next Thursday, April 1st, and that's no joke. See you then.